Okay people, this is himself. Welcome to another Tekken 7 Marduk guide. In this video, we're going to look at his launching throw. I'm going to show you setups, properties and a 120 plus damage combo. Now if this is your first time here and you want to learn all about Marduk, hit that subscribe button because there's a whole load of videos coming and you don't want to miss out. But back to this video. Marduk's launching throw is FF+1+2 and the fact that this move has that command instantly makes it useful. With all his other throws, you're pretty much doing it from a standing position, but with that FF command you actually move forward, so you're closing the space. On top of that, if you hold the second F just a moment, it improves the tracking, so it's harder to sidestep. What that means is that this move can be used more aggressively than his other throws. The throw itself only does 20 damage, but because it's launching, it's possible to do 75. Here, the up back 1+2 spikes them, so they can't tech roll, and because it's at a weird angle, they can't quick back roll either. What that means is that the sweep is guaranteed. What you can also do is sacrifice the sweep and go into stance. From there, if you tackle, you'll catch sanders, back rollers and wake up kicks, and because it's the spear, it's even harder to break. Now in the future, I will be doing a video covering all his tackle setups, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. An alternative combo is the one you see here. This only does 67, but it travels further, so if you're looking for a wall splat, this is the way to go. A third combo we have is DF4-2 into D1 elbow. Now this does less damage at 59, but it makes up for that with the Oki. Here, D3 covers almost every option and the total damage is very similar to the first combo. The only way they can escape is by back rolling, but that's actually quite dangerous because what we can do is DF1. This will launch them along with standers and wake up kicks, and it also clips side roll right. What that means is that people will side roll left, so to cover that we have ground throws. You do need to step in first, but you will catch them. What you can also do is change the combo to do more damage, but the thing is the elbow here is harder to time. If you do it too early, you miss, but if you do it too late, they can tech roll. So personally, I'd avoid this variant. It is easy to do on taller characters, but it's only 2 points more. Also, if your back happens to be by the wall, then you can do some fancy stuff. The last thing I want to mention before we move into setups is the break. This is a 1+2 throw and the hands do give it away, and if they get it right, you end up back turned. But it's not that bad because you're at 0 frames, so what you can do is DB to spin away or hit forward to block. So with this move being seriously good, how can we set it up? Well, the obvious place is from his punishers. 1D2, DF4-2, while standing 1. These all give him good opportunities to throw them. Obviously they can duck and sidestep, so the best tool to cover that is often back +4. This comes out in 14 frames and is safe on block. The exception to this is DF4-2. Here you're at +12 guard frames, so the best cover is FF4. This comes out in 18 frames and it's a true homing mid. On top of that, the FF motion also helps to disguise the throw. Another setup is using plus frame moves. Marduk doesn't have many of these, but he does have some. One of them is 1-2-F1. Here the elbow is +4, so the throw is uninterruptible. Sadly, back 4 will clash with a jab, but you can still frame trap with DF4. Another plus frame move is sidestep 1+2. This is only +1 on block, so you don't have a mid frame trap, but the block animation makes them think that you actually have more plus frames, so in most cases, people are just going to block. A third option is quarter circle forward 2. This is a seeable low, so people can block it on reaction, but if they don't, it's +5. At the wall, you can use DF3, DF1, hold 2. On block, this gives you +13 guard frames, so the throw is uninterruptible. The danger though is that it can duck the last punch, and you don't have a mid mix up, so you do need to be careful with this one. Last plus frame move is running 3. You're not going to get many opportunities to use this, but when you do, it's plus 6. So back plus 4 is your frame trap again. The third type of setup is after throws. Moves like jackhammer, scoop slam, power slam. These all leave them close enough to catch standers and back rollers. But in those cases, you also get guaranteed hits. So with those throws, it's better just to go for that instead. The exception to this is backbreaker. This move recovers later so they can block the hit. Because of that, most people will stand or back roll, but that just makes it perfect for this setup. Now if you're interested in the backbreaker, then make sure you subscribe because that's going to be my next video. In the meantime, check out my other stuff and I'll see you guys in the future.